Time management and why is it important in your life? Greetings, all. I'm glad all seats have been occupied, highlighting our profound understanding of time management. Alternatively, is it because we are here as an obligation to the esteemed organization we work for? I hope not. Well, I'm here to speak on a topic that many great thinkers and scholars have written about and spoken about for millennia. Time management is an essential part of our being, and an apt understanding of it can help us achieve much in our personal and professional lives. Yet, individuals struggle with this concept regarding creating or making time for the essential things they should do. Fortunately, I'm here to debunk this myth by arguing that we require better time management, as time is an illusion that our ancestors created to help them better understand their experiences. Now, what is time management? Unknown to many of us, we've practiced time management since we were young. I want to assume that everyone in this room had a favorite television show or cartoon they loved to watch on a weekend or in the evening after school. The shows were important to us to the extent that we took note of the time they aired and made sure we were available when they did. We could get agitated if the show was delayed or missed a part of it because of national news or we're busy somewhere else. Fortunately, there were reruns that one could wait for and watch in case they missed the latest episode or wanted to get a recap after discussing with friends. In my case scenario, I used to wake up early, do house chores without being asked by a parent. By doing this, I was telling them that I would like not to be disturbed at a particular time of the day. The examples I've given is essential in highlighting how human brains can make decisions to manage time and not to create it. According to Ian Argin's article, accordingly, we define time management as a form of decision making used by individuals to structure, protect, and adapt the time to changing conditions. This definition is consistent with an ancient perspective of time. The definition provided by the two researchers is profound as it provides us with an acute understanding of the concept of time management. As one can discern from the definition, time management is depicted as one's ability to formulate a detailed plan for achieving the goals and objectives they have set for themselves. Looking back at the example I've provided regarding our favorite childhood television programs, it is evident that we practice time management. Time management allows you to plan for specific goals over a given time frame and implement control measures required to achieve them. Therefore, we must stop asking for more or enough time and instead focus on managing our time better. One of the motivational speakers I love is Jim Rohn, who has given numerous lectures on time management and productivity. In one of the lectures, he argues that time is more valuable than money because you can make more money, but you cannot create more time. The feeling of not having adequate time, we get it, is a result of our incapability to manage our time better. We fail to account for our time as we do with our money, highlighting people's inability to focus on what is essential when they need to. At this point, one can discern that the significant challenge associated with not accounting for our time is dealing with the regret that follows. Instead of doing what we're required to do, we instead focus on regrets and what would have been, which, in retrospect, is wasting more time. The benefits of time management. Time management is associated with numerous benefits, characterized by achieving set goals and objectives. The first significant benefit of time management is you will begin to achieve your goals and objectives earlier. Instead of procrastinating, you will complete the task at an assigned time. Therefore, you will not spend most of your time doing things not listed in your schedule or to-do list. Second, by practicing time management, you will experience an increased sense of productivity, unlike before. According to research, when we achieve the goals we had set for ourselves, our brain releases dopamine. Dopamine hits are vital to our well-being, reinforcing our behavior and pushing us to pursue goals zealously. You are no longer afraid of what you want to accomplish because, at this point, you enjoy the journey and experience of accomplishing your goals. Ideally, good time management gives us a confidence boost as we begin to depict ourselves as the creators of our own reality. At this point, one reaches a level of consciousness whereby one knows one's future life and well-being are affected by the decision one makes now, rather than being afraid and incapable of taking initiative. They become more confident and willing to take the necessary risk to attain a set goal. In addition, time management leads to a decrease in stress levels, whereby you no longer have to worry about deadline pressures. You will have the power and the ability to pursue your goals and each task to be completed on time. Managing your time well means you are no longer worried about the stress of not completing your task or achieving your New Year resolutions. Consequently, effective time management allows you to have enough time and energy to do the things you love in terms of hobbies and interests. For instance, one can have more time for the gym or for family. The Pomodoro technique. Now that we have a basic understanding of time management and its benefits, I will discuss some ways to manage time effectively. One of the most efficient time management techniques is the Pomodoro technique, formulated by Francisco Cirillo. According to Cirillo, our brains experience fatigue and boredom from doing the same tasks over a prolonged period of time. As earlier mentioned, our brain feed off dopamine, released when we do things we love or accomplish goals. It is challenging your brain to release dopamine if it is not satisfied or entertained by what you are doing, which is caused by spending too much time on a task. However, this can be avoided by implementing the Pomodoro technique, which requires you to divide your task into smaller time intervals. Therefore, instead of working on a primary goal at a particular time, you can break into smaller goals, which you get to tackle at a set periods. By achieving each set goal in these designated time frames, your brain will release dopamine, thus providing us with ample confidence for the next task. Cirillo argued that doing projects or tasks in smaller time frames is vital in ensuring our brains do not experience boredom and fatigue from the task we are handling. As a result, one breaks the task into little bits, which, when handled at the designated periods, makes it easier and more fun to do. For example, you have a family member who is just completing a college or university course in a particular field. At this stage of their career, they can benefit from working as an intern or going from industrial attachment. Therefore, they must write 10 letters to 5 different companies, each applying for an attachment and internship in each entity. The process and idea of writing 10 letters at a go can be challenging and exhausting to the brain. However, they can utilize the Pomodoro technique by setting a goal of 5 letters a day and proceeding to write the 5 in 25 minutes each, with 10 minutes to rest before starting the next one. Conclusively, one cannot create more time, but you can manage your time better. Through better time management, you'll be successful in all your endeavors. You can accomplish set goals at the right time without feeling pressure. Therefore, to become more productive and confident, you need to start being a good time manager. Instead of asking for more time, you must become more skillful and productive each day. In conclusion, I want to challenge you to commit to time management, to improve your life and ensure you lead a fulfilling one. The Pomodoro technique is an excellent place to start if you struggle with procrastination and getting started on specific tasks. Thank you so very much, and have a wonderful day.